Well, as mentioned, the Midwest getting ready for this storm while the Iowa caucuses are just 2 days away. And former President Trump still leading the pack. A new poll shows Nikki Haley might have made a little bit of ground. So what candidates are Iowans leaning towards, and what issues mean the most to them? So joining us now, our first-time Iowa caucus goers, Mary Weston, who is also the Young Republicans chair, and Kendall Kirschbaum and Zach Rasmussen. Thank you all for being with us this morning. All first-time caucus goers, though. Zach, in 2016, you're 29 years old. You participated, you supported a candidate in 2016, and that was Donald Trump. How does it feel for you now approaching 2024?
Well, appreciate you having me on this morning. Supporting President Trump in 2016 and supporting him now, I feel stronger than ever for my support for President Trump. Just for the fact that with the Democrats going after him for some bogus charges, I think he's a stronger candidate than he actually was in 2016.
Well, and as you're speaking, I can actually see Mary nodding along. So, Mary, I'm assuming that you agree with Zach. You know, there's a lot of talk here. Nikki Haley, Vivek Ramaswamy, Ron DeSantis. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to assume based upon your nodding, but it might be Donald Trump.
You know, I actually haven't made up my mind. There's still 2 days till the Iowa caucuses. I've got about 3 candidates I've narrowed it down to, but we're not letting the candidates off the hook until Monday night. What
are the 3 you've narrowed it down to?
Governor DeSantis, Ambassador Haley, and former President Donald Trump.
Okay, those are the 3. Now, Kendall, tell me where you are leading this morning as well.
I am at my top 2, so I'm between Governor DeSantis and Donald Trump. I've saw Governor DeSantis in action, not as much as I have Trump, but I know he's done great things for the state of Florida. And I'm also along with Mary that I haven't made up my mind yet.
You know, the polling, you 3 reflect the polling. We see that Donald Trump has over 50% support in most of the polling when it comes to Iowa. So for a moment, I'm going to ask both of you young ladies this question because you both alluded to it. You've eliminated someone from your consideration while still leaving open who you may support. Kendall, you did not mention, I believe it was Nikki Haley, Kendall, for you. So is that someone you've eliminated from consideration?
Yes, I believe she does have a lot of good ideas and stuff, but there was just some things about her that I wasn't 100% confident in. And I just believe that Governor DeSantis or Donald Trump could be a lot stronger candidates, and that's what we need in our country.
Just really quickly, Kendall, what has she said or done or position she held that you mentioned there that's kind of put her out of bounds for you?
I don't want to sound wrong about this, but the issues with the United Nations and the money that was somewhere, not exactly sure what the entire story on this, but I've just heard a lot of things that don't make me 100% want to trust her as leader of our country.
Okay. Often it comes down to trust. Often it comes down to how you feel about someone. And Mary, you eliminated Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, early on, I thought I would caucus for him just being able to relate to him being 2 young members of the party. But just after some comments were made in the debates about Chairwoman McDaniels and just some comments made at Nikki Haley about her heels, you know, I can't get behind him anymore, and I wish him the best, and I think he'll do great things in the future, maybe within the Republican Party, but I just don't think he's fit for president right now.
All right. And Zach, you know, we've been talking about preferences here and talking about almost a ranking for each of the 3 of you. But let's not ignore the issues behind the candidates and what it is. You know, Kendall alluded to trust. It is often how you feel about someone. It is also the positions that they hold. So I'm curious, what issue is most important for you that leads you back towards Donald Trump?
I would have to say my biggest issue is the economy. My fiance and I work full time, but yet we're still living paycheck to paycheck under the Biden administration. Under Trump's administration, our paychecks went a lot further than what they do now. So one big thing that stands out for President Trump for me is the fact that he made promises and he kept those promises, especially when it comes to the economy.
Okay, I've got to leave it here. But before I go, I'm going to ask you, the three of you, very quickly for a one-word answer on whether or not you expect a surprise in Iowa. Zach, will there be a surprise in Iowa?
No.
Kendall?
No.
Mary?
No.
All right, there you have it. They're on the ground. They're in Iowa. They're going to go to the caucuses, and they reflect the polling, it appears, in support, no surprise, Donald Trump.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.